Today you are you and it's truer than true, and there is no one alive that is newer than you. My name is Imperial, not Sharon, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Your Journey to Selfcare. Now in this video, I'll be sharing with you some simple self-care practice that you could do at home, right in the comfort of your house. You don't need to go to the gym. Now these simple self-care practices are very simple steps you could take proper care of yourself. They are easy to do. You don't have to become a master. Now the first one I have for you is setting aside time each day, even if it's just 10 minutes for yourself. Now the idea is that you need to set out time each day from your busy schedule to just relax, do something you love. You could just do something that makes you feel real good. Now this could be anything from like reading a book, just taking a walk, or just sitting and relaxing. The point is to give yourself a break from your responsibility and busy schedule and focus on your own well-being. Now, isn't that thoughtful? Of course it is. It is thoughtful. You need to take out time for yourself to relax and chill. Now, the second one I have for you is practicing gratitude and mindfulness. Now, this really helps in taking proper care of yourself. Now, this could be focusing on the things in your life that you are grateful for. This could be anything from your family and friends to the fact that you have food to eat and roof over your head. And gratitude is important because it helps you to appreciate what you have and the ability to not take things for granted. Now, mindfulness, on the other hand, is about being present in the moment and aware of what is happening in your surrounding at that very moment. Now, this includes being aware of your thoughts and feelings without judging them. Now, let's move to another one, and that is focusing your body in a way that feels good, like working, dancing, or stretching. Now, this idea of getting some exercise, but in a way that feels good to you. Now, the goal is not to push yourself too hard or stress yourself out, but to find a way to move your body in a way that actually feels good to you and in a way that you enjoy. Now, working, dancing, and stretching are all great options because they can be done at your own pace and don't require any special equipment. Just find something that feels good for you and do it regularly. It doesn't have to be a full-on workout. Even just a short walk around the block can do wonders for your physical and mental health, and your body will thank you. Now, the next one I have on my list is eating nourishing foods that makes you feel good. Now, this is about making sure you are eating food that are good for your body and that make you feel good. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to eat a perfect diet all the time, but it does mean making mindfulness. You should be mindful of what you are eating. Try to feel the taste, try to feel the texture of the food. Don't just rush your food. Now, pay attention to different food and how they make you feel, both physically and emotionally, and make choices that support your health and well-being. And remember, it's okay to enjoy the occasional treat. So, some people will ask, what are the kinds of food you advise or you would suggest I eat to take proper care of myself? Now, you should understand that this self-care practice is an individual journey and everybody is different. It's all different for everyone. But generally speaking, foods that are high in nutrients and low in processed ingredients are good for you. Natural fruits and vegetables are also good for the body. Now, this would include things like apples, bananas, different fruits that you know are good for you, and then green vegetables are also good, fresh vegetables. Now, you could also take food like whole grains, legumes, lean proteins, and try to avoid too much sugar salt or saturated fat. But again, it's all about finding a balance that works for you, perfectly well for you, because everybody is different. What I like is not what you like, and what you like is not what I like. So don't be too hard on yourself and enjoy your food. Try to enjoy your meal. No? The next one I have on my list is connecting with nature, like going outside for a walk or even sitting in the sun. Now, getting outside and connecting with nature is very important for your mental and physical health. Now, just being in nature has been shown to reduce stress and even improve your mood and boost energy levels. Now, and there are plenty ways to do it, whether it's going for a walk in the park, sitting on your porch, or even just looking out the window. Even just few minutes a day could do a magic. It could make a big difference in your life as you take good care of yourself. So get outside and soak you some sunshine. Your body and mind will thank you. Now the next one I have on my list is prioritizing sleep and getting enough rest. Now this is a big one because a lot of people neglect sleep and rest. Now sleep is essential for you, for your health and well-being. When you are well rested, you have more energy. You are likely to not get sick or fall sick, and then you are better able to focus and be prepared. So make sure you're getting enough sleep and always aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day, and try to go to bed at the right time and at the same time every day. Now, even on weekends, you just have to regulate your body's natural sleep and try to create a restful sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and have good sleep. Now, the next one I have for you, another simple self-care practice you could just do, is practicing self-compassion and kindness. Now, it's good to be kind to everyone around you, but don't forget yourself. Now, this is about being kind and understanding towards yourself. Now, don't be hard on yourself. Forget about what happened in the past. Forget about what you're going through. Sometimes you need to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize your own self. That's what self-care is all about. You need to focus on your own self. Now, it's easy to be our own worst or even be hard on ourselves because we have busy schedules and lots of things to do. But then you could just take out time to care for yourself, show yourself some compassion. You could just buy yourself a bottle of drink or just do something that's really good for your body. You could go to the cinema all alone. You don't have to take anybody with you. You could just do this on yourself. Just try to love yourself the way you are, and don't forget to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they are or small they seem to be. Just celebrate your successes. Now, another one I have is cultivating meaningful connections and relationships. Now, connecting with others is essential for our well-being, physically and emotionally. Now, having a close, supporting relationships has been shown to reduce stress, improve our mood, and even extend life expectancy. So make an effort to connect with friends and family and to make new connections. And remember, quality is more important than quantity. It's not about having crowds as friends. You could just have one best friend that you could always talk to anytime you need help. That one friend that is always there in times of need. Now, it's not about having the huge social circle, but rather having a few meaningful relationships. Now, another beautiful self-care practice I have for you is setting boundaries and learning to say no. It's very important. It's a very important self-care practice. Now, boundaries are about knowing what you need and what you want, and being able to communicate this with others. Now, saying no can be very, very difficult for a lot of people. But then you have to set limits with and let other people understand what you need. Learn to prioritize your own needs. If you don't have to how do they say it? You don't have to discomfort yourself to please other people. Say, I can't displease myself to please you. Yes, that is very true. When taking care of yourself, you have to think of yourself first. You don't have to displease yourself to please other people around you. You need to take care of your own self because it's very important. Now, these are just few examples of simple self-care practices. There are many more out there, and it's important to find the ones that work best for you. So don't be afraid to experiment or try different things. You could always explore. They are all different. What I like is not what you like. Always remember that. If I like to show compassion to myself, while some people showing compassion and kindness to others is what even makes them take good care of themselves better. It helps their mental health better than when they show compassion to themselves. So everybody have different lives and different way they enjoy things. So you need to find the one that works best for you. Please don't be afraid to experiment all these simple self-care practices. There are things you could just do right in the comfort of your house. You could do them every day to live a very balanced life. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've learned a lot, and I would love you all to practice the simple self-care practices that I've just shared for you. Practice them, and your body and mind thank you. Thank you so much for watching and staying to the end of this video. I'm sure you've learned a lot. Now, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Your Journey to Self-Care. Now, in my next video, I'll be sharing some relaxation techniques for self-care. I'm sure you don't want to miss that. So till I come your way next time, I remain Imperial, not Sharon. Today you are you, and it's truer than true, and there is no one alive that is newer than you. Goodbye. Stay safe. I love you all.